Hi, friends!
Welcome all to the Booze, Boobs, and Blood podcast. I'm your humble co-host, Weenison.
I still think it's very funny. I am Ray's Gina Gershon Stuckface. So,
I should change it to McWeenie. That's what I should change it to. Damn.
Oh my God!
McWeenie.
Yes, McWeenie. So we are here tonight to talk to you a little bit about Thanksgiving. If you've not seen it, what we thought of it, and just give a little spiel about it.
Yep.
We're not going to spoil it, so I guess we'll just summarize it real quick.
Rated R, 2013. Good Lord. 2023 horror, 1 hour, 40 minutes of your time. Mm-hmm. Currently on Rotten Tomatoes at 82% critic score, 79% audience score. So it's up there. It's doing pretty good.
And we'll get into why that's that high in a second. For a summary, we start a year in the past. We don't know that, but we will start a year in the past. I mean, again, not a huge spoiler.
Nope.
It's the actually the Black Friday, it's the early Black Friday sale, which I don't know how many stores do that anymore. I don't know if they
anymore. They don't anymore. I think after COVID, they kind of stopped that.
Well, and I think anymore Black Friday going to the stores, I think is dying a slow death that it should.
Yeah, what's way more popular now is Cyber Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Because nobody has to leave the fucking house or risk their life.
Let
me say that again. Risk their life.
Yeah. Because that's really what the first 20 minutes of this movie
20
is?
I would say a solid 20 minutes.
20 minutes is like literally just
like 10 minutes of plot setup and then
yep.
another 10 minutes of the actual store. Like, holy shit. Yeah. It's going bananas.
And there's like people die, so people are murdered. And there's like you watch certain people do horrible things. Like a lot of it, none of it was like it's it would be like second degree manslaughter. It wouldn't be like attempted, like it wouldn't be like first degree because no one went in there believing they were going to kill somebody. But
it was not intentional. But people were trampled
very
to
negligent.
Death. A couple several people were trampled.
Yeah,
there was
a horrible neck break.
Oh, a horrible neck break, a horrible neck stab. Accidental from running into broken glass on the side of a door. That was awful.
Just to get a waffle iron.
Free waffle iron.
Yeah. So then we, like, after that night, we then are a year in the future and killings start. And
because you have to set up like why this entity, why something is seeking revenge on all these people, and the people that are dying off, that are getting killed off, are people that were catalysts or had some major part in this sale going wrong.
Right. And the person dressed, our killer is dressed in, it is a live human being. It's not like a supernatural person. Like,
there's no, that's what's nice, actually, I will say, is that there's no supernatural bullshit.
Yeah, it's not like the fucking Bye-Bye Man or some bullshit.
Yeah.
He's dressed as John Carver, this like pilgrim
that founded their town.
Well, it's Plymouth, so it's Plymouth, Massachusetts. So get ready for some Boston accents that are here and there. Let's just say
they're all over the place. They're hitting this.
Here and there. Yeah, here and there.
Hack the can, have it yad.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's better than some of the ones that were in here.
Yeah. Some were better than others. Some were like A for effort.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So then that's all we're gonna say, I think, because I think I know we're going to recommend it, so we don't want to give anything away. But we're going to tell you a little bit. We're going to do a little compliment sandwich. So talk about something we did like about the movie, something we didn't care for as much, and then we're going to end on a high note and bringing it back to some positives. So, McWeenie, would you like to give me your first throw?
I am, for those who are unaware, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but I renamed myself to McWeenie because McDreamy, quote unquote, is in this movie. Patrick Dempsey, 2023 sexiest man alive. What?
And damn right, damn fucking right. He looks great. He's in a uniform
He
the whole
looks
time.
good.
Fine.
He looks good.
Yeah.
He looks good. I'll be honest, Patrick Dempsey is not my personal cup of tea, but I get it. Like, I respect it, and he looks great. You know, like, cool, good on him. And good on him for doing a fun horror movie, you know, just for fun.
Well, you know, you had the last Scream movie. Dylan McDermott was in that one.
Oh yeah, well Dylan McDermott's done
No,
the
Dermot
American Horror
Mulroney.
Stories.
Dermot Mulroney. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
Dermot Mulroney. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
You always
it was
get
a little
this.
bit more Best Friend's Wedding. That's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little like more like. So it just kind of, maybe this is that new thing of where we get these guys from like these '90s shows and they throw them in and.
Yeah. Then again, I don't know. Maybe like people. I feel like maybe horror is being a little more respected. Maybe not respected per se, but is getting a little more attention because of the vast audiences of horror movies. You know what I mean?
I think
High money, high audiences.
As an actor, you know that more people are probably going to come out and see this horror movie than they're going to see some jerk off like rom-com that streaming on Netflix.
Or the fucking Lake House or some bullshit. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would have rather just had Speed 2, thanks very much, if I wanted to see Keanu and Sandra Bullock back together. Yeah. So I interrupted you. I'm so sorry. So
not at all.
Yeah.
Oh, so just Patrick Dempsey is like, is in it. There's a couple. Let me pull up IMDb. I should have had it pulled up already, but I had it pulled up to something else that we're going to talk about in another recording that we're doing today.
You like Addison Rae? TikTok's Addison Rae. She's in this.
TikTok.
Yeah, she's a TikTok. She's a YouTuber TikToker. I think she's a TikToker. She starred in she played
Gabby. She played the cheerleader. Or I'm sorry, what's his face's girlfriend?
The
Evan's girlfriend, Gabby. She always wore his jacket.
Yeah.
I think that's why I was thinking cheerleader, but the cheerleader was another girl.
Yeah. She started She's All That on Netflix this year. So
there you go. There you go. Okay. So
she's not the greatest actress, but the girl who played the lead, who played what's her name?
Jessica Nell Verlacke.
She's great.
Verlacke. They look the kids in this, the kids, quote unquote, but they are kids to us now. Gross. All the kids did a great job. I think they did a great job.
Some were a little. I mean, like again, Addison Rae, I don't think was that great, but and then the guy who played her boyfriend, I wanted to throat punch.
Yeah, but I think you were supposed to want to. But everybody else, like the guy playing Scuba, come on.
Besides being
Gabriel Davenport.
That's a fucking name. I love it.
Yeah, Gabriel Davenport, Nell Verlacke. She did a wonderful job. Jalen Thomas Brooks, who played Bobby, the pitcher.
Oh, yeah.
The baseball player.
Yeah,
he did a really great job.
Mm-hmm. He just needed a haircut.
Yeah, please.
It wasn't working for me.
I know.
I like the curls. It was a little much.
Who was the other girl? Shaylin Griffin played Amy. That was Scuba's girlfriend, wasn't it?
Yeah, the one who
she had the worst. Oh, and my personal fave, Milo Manheim, who played Ryan, who was this David Schwimmer lookalike.
From Zombies, from Disney Channel. Yeah.
He's moving on up, guys.
I personally enjoyed the guy who played McCarthy, or whatever his name is. I had to go real far down on IMDb to find him, and I cannot remember his name. He has had like very few roles. If anything, he's mostly like
McCarty. Oh, Joe Delphin.
Yeah, I loved him. You don't remember him?
Oh yeah,
yeah. He was
the party guy.
Yeah, he was probably my favorite character in the whole movie.
He was like he gave me Dax Shepard vibes a little bit.
he gave me skinny Chris Evans because Chris Evans can get that like he gets that Boston accent going.
Yeah, yeah.
And I turned to you and I said, wouldn't it be funny if this was fucking Chris Evans in like real bad makeup? Like, but he was too thin to be Chris Evans. But like,
Yeah.
I mean,
He was really funny.
he was very funny. Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, how
the
about
cast was good.
Karen Cliche? What a name, right? Karen
Mm.
Cliche played Kathleen, the stepmom.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then Dad, I've seen him in a ton of stuff, and
Yeah, Rick Hoffman played Thomas Wright.
I
He's
can't
in
place him.
Suits, Ballers, Hostel.
Oh, that's
Um,
why. Yes, I remember from Hostel. Yeah,
I'm trying to
that's
see
well.
what he's
There's your
in that you would
connection to
know.
Eli Roth here. So,
Yeah,
I think this
yeah.
can go into mine a little bit. Is this? I think honestly, this is probably Eli Roth's best film.
Really, you think?
I think so.
Wow.
Because I think this is like I heard it earlier. Somebody saying this was Eli Roth getting out of his own way, and I think that completely is like 100%. Like, Hostel, he was just trying to be so edgy and trying to make this edgy name for himself that I don't
I will
know.
tell
Like,
you, like, I know, like, in doing, this podcast with you, I've told other people, like what movies we've seen so far. And like when people are like, when are you doing Saw? When are you doing Hostel? And I'm like, I'll tell you when, never.
we'll
Because
do.
I will
We'll.
not.
I think we would do Saw before I'll do Hostel
I would
because I
I agree with you. I would do Saw before doing Hostel.
and I don't really want to
I'm
do Saw.
sorry. I'm personally not into torture porn. Not into it.
No,
I
because it's mean
understand.
spirited and it doesn't make sense to me. It's
Yeah.
like it's not
No.
fun, and it doesn't mean like movies like
Right.
Martyrs and like Inside have like a meaning to it, or there's actually like some depth of a story. I don't think Saw. I know doesn't because I tried to rewatch those just this past year, and I was
Yeah.
like, these are just mean spirited.
I
But
don't personally like, and it's just a personal preference thing. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. If you like those movies, great, good for you. I get it, cool.
I don't think
And
there's any
I
person
totally am a
driving.
lover of special practical effects and stuff like that. I'm a lover of it, but I don't like watching those movies for the same reason I did not like to watch The Passion of the Christ, because I don't like watching people be tortured. I don't like it.
Well, I also think if you're going to watch a Rube Goldberg, esque getting out of a trap of some sort, just watch Final Destination. I mean,
Right.
honestly.
Right.
But like, I honestly do think if you're looking at like Cabin Fever and this, I think
Oh,
this
I've
is
loved
better.
Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever is great, but I think this is better put together than Cabin Fever is. I think
Yeah.
when it comes down to it, I have some issues with plot, and there's some things that didn't quite work, but it's fine. And I think getting out of his own way means I'm just going to make a movie where people can go and have fucking fun. And that's what we did. We went
And
and
it
had
totally
fucking
was.
fun.
Totally was.
And
100%.
it was a slasher movie that like his and again, someone else mentioned earlier, like that I was watching, they were saying like, if you turn on fucking Shutter, all it is, and it's true, is just this like dour, this poor teenage girl has horrible shit that happens to her in real life, and then the horror comes, and then more horrible shit happens to her, and it's like self-effacing bullshit sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all of it, but a lot of it has been like smell your own farts fucking horror. So to go to something that's like super fucking fun, we laughed hysterically every time. I know I did. Every time somebody got fucking hacked up, I was like, I was
I know, me too.
literally like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with this girl? I'm like, because it's hysterical. So yeah,
Yeah, it was
that's
a lot
what
of
I'm at.
fun. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I agree.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the sandwich now?
Yeah, let's see something we
Or
didn't
is
care
that
about.
kind of our time? Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Something we didn't care about as much. Yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. It's not, is it the best horror movie I've ever seen? No. No. Is
No.
it the best horror movie I've seen this year? No. But I didn't expect it to be like an amazing, like,
No.
an amazing like movie or anything. It was just like you said, it was a lot of fun. And if you
Mhm.
know, if you're up for that going into it, knowing it's definitely, like you've always said, like a movie you could throw on in the background. People died. There's not much of a plot that you have to pay attention to. or that you have to follow. Although I will say though, we still like the trying to figure out who it was kept me guessing. It kept me
Yeah.
guessing throughout the movie. I kept
Wait,
thinking it was
yeah.
one person, and then I kept second guessing myself the more it got on. So that was fun, So
Well,
yeah,
I think that's probably my con on this one is, like I said, my dog is howling in the background fighting over a treat. Well, I think it was like some of the things didn't get tied up well, and I think I was back and forth, and then I'm the person and I guessed who it was beforehand and I was like, it seemed a little too easy. I think that like there's a couple things where we're like, okay, so that didn't make sense like that. Why did they do that? But again, it's such a very loose con, a very low on the scaled con.
it's low stakes. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. It's a, so yeah. That's so bottom one.
Bottom bun, something we like to end on a high note.
I appreciated a lot of that they used a lot of. They did use some digital effects, but a lot of practical, and I appreciated that. It was fun.
It was gross.
It was real gross, yeah. Real gross a few
If you're
times.
looking for Eli Roth, you're gonna expect gross, and you get it.
Yeah.
But it's like funny gross. It's not like we told Veronica, get your harmonica. No, kidding. We told her
and your yarmulke. Put on your yarmulke.
We told her like it would be too much blood for you. It's too bloody.
Yeah, and 100%.
I don't know. She might be able to sit through it. I don't know. If you like horror but you don't like the real splat stick, this isn't for you. This was right up my fucking alley. Let me just show you that, because y'all know me. You know me by now.
For sure. Splat stick is right. It was a lot of. I had a great time. It was fun.
Yeah. So I think we would both recommend this movie.
Yeah.
Let's do our little rating here.
Okay. Blood and gore.
4.
I'm gonna say solid, because it was pretty.
Yeah, it wasn't Dead Alive, but it was like.
Yeah, it wasn't Dead Alive level, but it was like it had there were intestines hanging.
Yes.
In places, and there was a table. There's a bandsaw, right? A table saw at some point. So it was gory. It was good.
Somebody gets a hole through their face. Yep.
Stuck on the freezer. It was great. Great. Spooky, scary.
Oh, 1.
No, yeah, it wasn't scary, but it's fine. There was it was reminiscent. It was reminiscent of
she's gonna do it every time you start to talk.
I know she's gonna bark every time I talk. It's fine. Now I remember. Okay, go ahead. Just that it was trying to be reminiscent of the classic slasher, which was it was. There's one person stalking a whole bunch of these people, and you don't know why. And some very creative deaths.
Yes, agreed, 100%.
Poor Kathleen. Sex and nudity. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. No, that's right. You're fine.
No. Yeah. I don't know if you gave a score for Spooky Scary. Oh no, you did 1.
I did 1. Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, I'm gonna say 1 too. 1 as well, I should say. Sex and nudity. I don't recall there being any nudity in this.
No.
Or sex for that matter.
No. We got enough of it in the 2 other movies that we watched.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And fun and entertainment.
Oh, I mean 4.
4 for me. Yeah. 4, solid 4 for me.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I will watch it again. I will probably own it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see a I want to call it Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving 2. We'll see Thanksgiving 3 for 4.
They might have wanted to call it Thanksgiving, but maybe they couldn't.
I bet you they couldn't.
Which good on them for doing that, but that's fine.
We love you, Ryan. This was a far superior movie.
I think Ryan would agree with us though, because it had a budget and a plot.
Yeah. So go see it in the theaters too, because it was fun. I thought there was, because we went the night before Thanksgiving, we thought there was gonna be a ton of people. There was very few, but I've heard packed audiences. So go see it. It's fun to see with other people. So
yay.
All right, check us out. Like and subscribe.
Please.
Please. You can catch our podcast. We put out some show every 2 weeks. And this will be finishing up full core month, and you can find us a whole bunch of different places. Other than that, keep it spooky.